Most people look at a football pitch and think, yeah, it's just grass. Well, let me tell you a secret. This is an engineering marvel. It's not there just to look pretty. This grass takes an absolute beating every single game. So why do we use grass, and what makes sports turf different from your average lawn? Stick around, because today we're diving into the deep world of grass. Before it was getting mowed at 20mm for a Champions League final, grass was dinner. Grass evolved by being eaten by grazing animals. It actually benefits from being chewed or cut. It loves it. And so do I. You see, most plants grow from the tips, but grass is different. Like me, it's a rebel. It grows from the base, thanks to meristems, special points of growth at the bottom couple of millimeters of the plant. It's evolved to grow this way so that even if a cow chomps on it or if Messi slides across it, it keeps growing back. So growth is also known as mitosis. Mitosis is where each cell duplicates. These are telomeres or telomeres. That's a cell. And what a cell does is it duplicates like this. Pulls it, extracts itself and makes another one like that. So you go from 1 to 2, 4, 8, 16, it's exponential. And that's technically what growth is. Why we stood here? The best analogy I can show you is this. As bubbles form and duplicate at the bottom, they push the growth upwards. So all a blade of grass is just millions and millions of cells starting at this point here, duplicating and forcing the growth up. Bubbles, 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 bubbles. So why not just play on dirt or artificial grass? Simple. Natural grass is safer, cooler and self-repairing. It cushions falls, absorbs impact and helps prevent injuries. Ever heard of turf burn? That's because artificial pitches lack the natural moisture and softness of real grass. Plus, natural grass reduces heat, whereas synthetic grass can get so hot that you can fry an egg on it. Not all grass is created equal. The grass on a stadium pitch in England is completely different to one, say, in Brazil or a golf club in Florida. Let's look at two of the best that are adapted to different climates. Bermuda grass, Cynodon dactylon, and perennial ryegrass, Lolium perenne. Ryegrass is a cool season warrior. Thick cell walls make it durable for heavy foot traffic. It's the go-to for European football and rugby. Those thick cell walls act like armour, helping the grass to survive tackles, studs and scrapes. Meanwhile, Bermuda grass thrives in heat. It's got something special, bundle sheaths. These act like turbos, helping it outcompete other grasses. And that's how it's become the dominant species in warm climates over thousands and millions of years. Because of this, it's extremely invasive and fast growing, which makes it perfect for a football pitch to regenerate. Now here's the magic. When you cut grass, it grows back. This is called tillering. So what that literally means is every time it is cut, because it grows from the bottom, a new, what would be a branch on a tree, sprouts up. You cut the top and then new sprouts up from the base here. That's a tiller. Again, it would be like a branch on a tree. Two big differences between perennial ryegrass and Bermuda grass are ryegrass is a bunch type grass and Bermuda grass is stoloniferous and rhizominous. What that means very simply is on the ryegrass, being the bunch grass that it is, all the growth comes from one point. It doesn't spread any lateral growth there, but Bermuda grass and a lot of other species have rhizomes and stolons, basically growing laterally. That has to be managed to keep the pitch in good shape. So tillering is where the grass produces side shoots instead of growing tall. This makes a pitch thicker, denser, and more resistant to damage. It's why pro greenkeepers cut grass every day. Over time, regular mowing changes the morphology of a plant. This is a wild piece of ryegrass that I've just found growing in some gravel, and this is some from one of my pictures. Exactly the same plant, but from cutting every single day, it gets denser, finer leaves and more compact at about 23mm height, perfect for football. And that's how we turn simple grass into a world-class playing surface. So next time someone says, "Oh, it's just grass," you'll know better. This stuff is a mixture of science, evolution and engineering. It keeps players safe, enhances the game, and let's be honest, it's absolutely beautiful. So what are the key takeaways from this episode? Grass isn't just grass, it's evolved to be cut and survive. Natural grass is safer, cooler and self-repairing than other surfaces. Ryegrass is best for cool season pitches with its thick cell walls. Bermuda grass is best for warm season pitches due to its fast, rapid growth. And cutting actually makes grass stronger through tillering. If you want to learn more about how we make pitches perfect, hit that subscribe button. This is just a start. Next up, we're going to take a deep dive into the world of professional sports keepers through this mini course that I'm making, show techniques that I can apply to your garden lawn or if you're working on a sports turf with a minimum budget. Stay tuned for the next episode of Real Turf Pros. God, I love grass.